baby girl, I know your day was strenuous, but you're home now. I submit every wish.
Alright, so we ready to really get into this interview right now. And I always start off. So, I don't know anything about you. So I had to go into your bio and I had to pull the questions from there. And just so I can get a general conclusion of who you are as an artist. So I was curious to know why a CD player helped you connect with music rather than the radio, or gravitating to a certain artist to look up to.
Well, that's really when I got into, learning about music, and, when it really touched me is when I first got my first CD player. Because, I didn't have a radio, I didn't have a boombox or nothing like that. So, I wish I was around that time when, hip-hop was buzzing, we had boomboxes, B-boys on the corner, with
you didn't want to be around that time.
What's wrong with that? that was the best time. That was the, when everything was live, so, I know everybody, anybody who's a true hip-hop, artist would love to go back to that time. Yeah, that's the main reason why a CD player started everything.
Okay, so I pulled something else from your bio. Most people be embarrassed to admit, but I'll tell you first, I played the clarinet. So, did you like playing the trumpet and baritone in school, and do you still play?
I try to, every now and then I try to pick up my baritone, trumpet, whatever. Because I play a lot of instruments. I play trumpet, baritone, tuba, whatever. But I started in junior high, 7th grade, and I continued on from all throughout high school. I played instruments, and music was my outlet from everything else that was going on in the world. Just everything was fucking up in my life. Music was my outlet. So whatever dealt with music, whether it was instruments, whether it was rapping, writing, whatever, it took me over, so. And that was right around the same time when I got my CD player. So everything clashed and, fed me.
Okay, well, coming up and taking more of a serious interest in music, why do you think so many people doubted you?
I think it's mainly because I doubted myself. I didn't think I could do any of this, and I even say it in my first mixtape, the intro itself, I'm I really didn't think I could do any of this, what I mean by this is music. So, now, it's time to put all the, the doubt, aside and turn it into motivation, so.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, how did you get the nickname Mookie?
My grandmother, rest in peace, when I was born, she liked the baseball player Mookie Wilson. I forgot what team he played for, but yeah, that's pretty much where she got it from, Mookie Wilson. It just stuck, so. And everybody, till this day, my mother still calls me Mookie, so, I thought that would be, I would pick names, some rappers pick names, they're fucking Cash Money, this and this and that, and, Mookie, it just stuck, so I was like, Mook Dollars, so, yeah.
That's cool.
There's another Mook Dollars in Harlem, right?
It don't matter. I'll crush him.
He's a battle rapper.
You mean Mook?
Yeah.
Mook, that hang out with
them dudes, yeah.
Murder Mook.
Murder Mook.
No, not Murder Mook. There's another one.
Another Mook Dollars.
It don't matter.
There's a bunch of them out there, man.
There's a bunch of Mooks, yeah. Alright, I pulled this statement. I'm not a rapper. I think first and speak after. Explain that.
Anything that I write, that's why it takes me so long to do a lot of stuff. Anything that I write, I put serious thought in it. Like if I'll read a line to you and you say, oh, that's not right, I'll seriously go back and recheck. Like if I talk about cars, I'll actually search, Wiki, Google, any of that. I'll search and, down to the wire, I'll, do my research before I say anything. Because who wants to come on top of their head and say, oh, yeah, the sky is fucking red, and, there's no truth to it. So what's the point in talking about something you know nothing about? So.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah. Definitely being true to who you are, what you know about.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason why the music industry is the way it is now, because everybody's focused on the appeal rather than the actual truth of everything. So.
Yeah, it's the influence that makes the money.
Yeah.
It's not really music. That's what they look for. How many people can you get to do this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as I got $1 in my pocket, I'm still gonna stay true to myself regardless. So, if I'm gonna be the most underrated rapper in the world, then I'd rather be that person rather than be somebody that I'm not.
Okay, so I definitely noticed something interesting about your bio. You talked about writing. So I saw poetry and I saw stories and I saw the word imagination. So what's your background in writing?
ever since I can remember, I've always received like stellar fucking reports for my writing, like in school and stuff. Like, you know, my mother would like go to the have to go to the school because like, oh my god, your son writes so well, you know, and I get awards and stuff. I don't know, just ever since I can remember, you know, ever since I was a kid, I always used to write. Like, that was another one of my outlets. Like, I used to write like a lot of stuff going on, so you know, I'll put it down on a piece of paper, whether it been, you know, rhymes, you know, stories. I would come off the top of my head, you know, just writing. That was my other outlet.
Oh, sounds good. Very good. Writing is definitely the key to music.
Exactly.
You know, and the more writing you do, the more creative you get. So definitely a good thing. So here's my other question. What's your thoughts on the industry, and how do you fit in?
Right now, my thoughts on the industry, you know, hip-hop, you know, as everybody says, hip-hop is dying, you know, hip-hop is dead, whatever. But I think a lot of good people are coming up now, you know, bringing it back. Eminem, you know, J. Cole, Jay-Z, you know, but Jay-Z never went nowhere, but J. Cole, Wale, Big Sean, those are, you know, my favorites. But yeah, you know, it's coming back. And how I fit, I'm just hoping, you know, to get my name out there and hopefully, you know, show people something different rather than what's going on right now. Just, you know, show them that, you know, if you don't have nobody to listen to now, you can listen to me. And, you know, hopefully I'll be an outlet. You know, how I had an outlet, I want to be other people's outlet. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because I noticed that you have like a unique style, like it's kind of old school, and I like that. What is your target audience kind of looking like at this point?
Everybody.
You're young. I can tell you're young.
Yeah.
So.
Everybody. I talk about, you know, problems at home. I make songs for females, you know, as, you know, from a female perspective. Just everything for kids, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, I want to talk to everybody so everybody can, you know, have their outlet, like, oh, you know, this life is bad, you know, but I like this song and that's related to my situation. So, you know, I want to listen to that, you know. Because, you know, a lot of people, they just talk about one thing, cars, you know, girls, you know, money, that's about it. That's all they talk about, so.
Which is not really that.
Yes, it's not that.
Exactly.
When you think about it,
Because
it's not
I have
that
the people that,
realistic.
you know, talk about cars and stuff, they don't even have it, so, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you have your little bit of time, you know, yeah, you know, I got my paycheck, money to blow, blah, 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 but, you know, at the end of the day, real life situations is what matters, because that's what you're really going through, so that's what I like to talk about.
Yeah, because I noticed that your music is conversational. It's kind of like talking to the person.
Yeah, exactly. Or telling a story. Yeah, so yeah, that's exactly what it is. Thank you for noticing that. Because a lot of people don't notice it. So yeah.
So what contributed to the influence and the development of your style, like your flow? Because it's definitely different, especially for you being young and stuff like that. So
just a lot of listening. You know, listening to what I liked and, you know, what other people may have liked, you know, and taking into consideration other people's opinion, because most people, they're just like, oh, yeah, my opinion, and that's the only thing that matters. But, you know, put yourself in somebody else's shoes, you know, and, you know, listen and give it a listen, and maybe you might like that a lot better than what you currently like. So, you know, just a lot of listening, you know, just taking it, you know, from my point of view. So that's about it. Yes.
If you could give advice to upcoming artists, what would you tell them?
Don't give up hope, ever, regardless of what people tell you, you know, because that's what they told me. You can't do anything, you don't sound right, you know, don't give up hope, you know, believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then, you know, nobody else is going to believe in you, so just believe in yourself, do your thing, you know, just grind hard and go hard, you know, yeah, that's it.
Well, that's the right advice, because it always starts with you, like, definitely, the more you believe in yourself, is the more things happen for you. Great.
Now I'm trying to get a record label started, Trademark Records, listen for it, you know. Just trying to get everything started. I got a couple projects. I already got, you know, obviously 5 mixtapes done, but I'm trying to do a lot more. Now, but yeah, I'm just trying to get, you know, everybody, you know, because I know I did a whole bunch of stuff. I want to help other people, you know, bring them, bring them out, you know, let them be heard, and, you know, just that's about it. I'm gonna keep everything surprised. So.